video right quick. Oh no, let me get up. Oh, I got a pee. I gotta play. I gotta pee because we got pop up later. I gotta pee. Like I literally gotta use the bathroom. But I'm gonna do this video because we gotta pop up later. So I want to do this video as well for you guys. So come on in here. I know we got 3 days. We got a 3 a day. Boy, y'all know when I get rested, I be wired. I be like getting all those downloads and stuff. Pop up will be later. All right, but I wanted to talk about what we know being this download been on my mind. And that's why I want to prove to y'all nobody's wrong and nobody's right. So in the world of I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll just clean this damn board off. Oh, I gotta get new markers. Hold on, let's try it again. There you go. RAS. Reticular activated system. This is why manifestations work. This is not a manifestation video, but this is to prove to you guys that what people is 111 on that timer, so this is confirmation. So that what people know and what people come to know is, or belief, right? Their belief and their knowing. Belief and knowing. This is why you can really never be wrong. This is why there's no wrong. There's only good and not so good. My Bible told me that a long time ago, that we've gotten away from the principles, right, of the universal laws, but the traditions have been lost because of people doing evil, right, doing the not so good more than they want to do the good. But where I'm going with this is, that's why when it comes to information, it's to each his own and how you interpret it, because what you make up in your mind and to what you choose to believe and know is going to be in this reticular activated system. So if I say Jesus is a black man, you guys are now picturing Jesus as a black man. Raise your hand if you just pictured Jesus as a black man. Raise your hand if you just pictured Jesus as a black man when I said Jesus is a black man. Who just pictured Jesus? Who just saw an image of a black man? Didn't matter what the face looked like, just you saw a black man, right? That is your reticular activated system. So whatever you come to know as knowledge or becomes your belief system, then you will only see that thing. If I go, oh, look at that red Benz, you now can see a red Benz without even seeing a picture on a magazine of a red Benz. And for the next few days, you guys are going to see a red Benz and you're going to see the black man as Jesus. Because of your reticular activated system. And that is why you don't tell people you don't let people tell you what you know. Because that's them controlling you by what they know, by what they choose to believe. So in your knowing forms the belief. In your knowing forms the belief. It doesn't mean they're wrong. It's just what they're honed in on. So the reticular activated system, if I believe Jesus is the black man, then all I'm going to see is images of Jesus being portrayed as the black man. And all y'all going to see, if you believe I just said a red Mercedes, then all you're going to see for the next couple of days or even today is going to be a red Mercedes. Because now your reticular activated is focused on showing you a red Mercedes, right? So what they're saying is whatever you study and you give focus on, the universe. All right, so this is the third eye, right? which is really the first eye, right? So if we cross out these, and what we call the third eye is really the number one eye, is the first eye. So if I say up here, Jesus the black man, that tunnel vision, that third eye that sits right here, is only going to see images that serve what I believe and what I know to know from studying. No matter what religion you are, no matter what denomination you are, no matter what color you are, you all just saw a black man as Jesus when I said that. Jesus is a black man. You saw, oh, he is a black man. Oh my God, he's a black man. Oh, look at that red Benz. She just saw it, and on my way home, I saw a red Benz. So your reticular, look it up, research it, so y'all will know for yourself. So whatever you're focused on, and Robert Kiyosaki says, focus on one course until successful, is what Robert Kiyosaki says it means to him. And that's why I tell you, I study the rich. I don't study the broke. I study the rich and the wealthy because I'm trying to get where they're at. So I'm never going to study somebody broke. So now you guys are going to study somebody rich. Because I said, now study somebody rich. Who's rich comes to your mind? Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's right-hand man, Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, right? Michael Jackson, Prince, right? Buddha, Jesus Christ. You know what all those are? Those are all Jesus Christ. Because they mastered their creativity. They stayed honed in and they stayed focused on one course until it was successful. So they blot out whatever the world was doing. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Y'all just got glimpses of them, didn't they? You know what they look like, don't you? Because the world has to tell you something before you to believe it or to know it. And then you have to be so interested in it to what? Follow it. And the only reason why you will follow it is because you have nothing to follow for yourself. So if I told you Jesus was a black man, you were like, yeah, that sounds right. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Or you're going to know for yourself Jesus is a black man. Or a black woman. Now you just focused on a black woman being Jesus. Did you not? Raise your hand. Did you not just focus Jesus is a black woman? Did you just not focus a black woman being Jesus? Did you just not see a glimpse of that? So whatever we know and believe is going to come into our, what we call our reality. So what spiritual people would call reality, church people will call belief, because they don't know where it comes from. They don't know the source of the origin. But spirituality people always know the source of the origin. We always know the source. So you see the difference between religion and spirituality. Church, religion don't know the source. They don't want to know. They don't care to know the source. But spirituality, we know the source. The source is us ourselves. The source is a higher thought, a higher consciousness, our higher self, our highest self, our best self, right? Our one self. So we always know the source, because you should always know who? You, number one uno. You should always know you. So you are the source of these beliefs that become the knowns and the unknowns. You are the source of that. So if I say, oh my God, man, I want to get me a blue Honda. And you thinking about getting a blue Honda, all you just saw a blue Honda. And now you're going to go out and you're going to see all these blue Hondas that's going to make you want to go and get this blue Honda. Because that's what you want, a blue Honda. So now you're going to see blue Hondas. Now you remember before you even said blue Honda, you never saw blue Hondas. But when you got a blue Honda, you see your car everywhere. And you're like, damn, why am I seeing this car now? Because you want the car for one thing, And your reticular activated was focused on it for another thing. So you're going to get what you focus on. Same way with manifestation. But this is not a manifestation video, but it is. So those who get it, get it. So what your reticular activated system is, narrow the focus, the point of origin of source to what you're trying to do or get or whatever that is, right? Whatever that question mark is for you, whatever that question is for you, everything here becomes blotted out, and then that means the tunnel vision right there. So your focus, your reticular activated system is not going to give you anything but feeds what you want right here as a question or desire or manifestation. It's not going to give you, you still going to see other stuff. You ain't going to not see it, but you're going to be That's when we get them TikToks and we go We ain't even got to look. We just look at this bitch before they even open their mouth and go, Because as you read it in, because you know your reticular activated know you're not interested in that. Even though you see it, it goes, scroll, bypass. And then you're going to see all the things come up on your YouTube channel, on your Apple Music, on outside. You're going to see billboards. You're going to hear conversations off in the distance with people. It's going to focus on whatever that question mark is in the center. So everybody has a reticular activated system, and everybody focuses on what they want to believe. It don't make them right. That's what they want. So if they want to believe Jesus is coming back, guess what? Y'all just think Jesus is coming back because I just said it. So I'm telling you what to think if you don't know what to think yourself. I'm telling you what to follow if you don't know what to follow yourself. So that's why it's imperative that you be your own leader and you be your own follower, so nobody else can tell you what to follow, and you won't be following other people's bullshit. If you don't want to study Black history, don't study Black history. You're not going to be focused on Black history. But now that I said Black history, now you're focused on Black history. So y'all get it? It's the reticular activated system is recording, but it's saying, okay, whatever I'm interested in, it's going to blot out, because the third eye is like a movie of film, like clips of film, like segments of film. Before they went to all this thing, remember they used to roll that camera and take 1, take 2, take 3. Well, that's your reticular activated system. It gets glimpses, and in Minority Report with Tom Cruise, you saw glimpses. You saw he was concentrating on his wife. When he would go and sit down, he meditated on his wife. He saw pictures of his wife. So it's like a movie. Our life is like a movie in segments. So that's why we can shift into these different dimensions and time travel and travel back in time. Some people don't want to come out of time, in the back of time, so they stay focused on our history because they don't want to move forward. So they'll just feed you history. Well, if you just get in focus, fed on history, that's all you're going to stay focused and locked in on is history. Now it's up to you to bungee jump quantum physics out of the history and into the present, because the only way you change history is you got to change what? The present. Now, history doesn't repeat itself. It's already been created. It's never going to be destroyed. It's always been created, right? That's energy. So how you get out of it is you got to bungee jump out of it. You got to quantum physics out of it. You got to project out, astral projection out of it, right? So that you can get and live in the now instead of living in the past. So history doesn't repeat itself. People repeat history. But if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. So it's good to know it, understand it, but not stay there, but go bungee jump into the future so you don't repeat it. So you rewrite the history. Go learn what you need to learn and get the hell out of it. Because you don't need to carry it into the future. You need to carry the lesson, the principles, what you learn. Like when you get your heart broken in a love relationship, you don't go and badger the witness of every man. You go learn what you need to learn from that relationship and become better in the bungee jumping of the astral travel of the new relationship. That's what born again means. If you want to know what born again means, it means that things that I've learned, I've now learned from, so I take them to my future and it makes me a better person. So if you're not becoming a better person of your history, of your past, of your relationships, it's something missing there. You're not connecting the dots, all right? The dots aren't connected. So your reticular activated, if you're bent on making money, all you're going to see is images about making money. If you're bent on soulmate, twin flame relationship, all you're going to see is twin flame soulmate relationships. If you're bent on buying real estate, all you're going to do is see ads and posters and billboards around your town about buying real estate. It's going to come across your feed. It's going to come across a commercial on the TV. It's going to come across the billboard when you're riding. That's what the reticular activated system does, because the mind constantly moves and thinks and thinks and thinks, the monkey mind, right? All them flying monkeys and all them thoughts and stuff and all them ideas. And so if we don't have that reticular, we all be nuts. We all be crazy, because it has to slow it down, because there's so many thoughts we have in a day, right? We have so many thoughts that pass. I forgot the number. Look it up and Google it. But it's so many thoughts that we have a day and a day and a day. And if we didn't have that reticular activated system that says, I'm looking for a job. Now y'all looking for a job. Now y'all think about a job, right? Because see, if you don't have that, then you're going to be like flying monkeys everywhere. You're going to be scatterbrained. You're going to be confused. It's going to be organized chaos, right? Or organized chaos is the universe. At its best, the natural order is chaotic, right? In the universe, natural order is chaotic. So we have to give it detail. We have to give it instructions. We have to stay focused and disciplined and oriented. Right? In nursing, we call it alert and oriented. When I went and saw my patient was alert and oriented times 3. Person, place, thing. What's the date? Da da da. What's the place? I'm at this nursing home. What's your name? Da 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 da. Alert and oriented to person, place, or thing. That's 3. That's why when you go to the ER, they say, what's your name? Where you live? What's your birthday? Because they want to see how alert oriented you are or disoriented you are. So the same with the reticular activated system, the same with the manifestation. You got to be alert. And that keeps you focused on what you want, even though we have distractions. But if you definitely know how to hone in and you feed yourself, say affirmations every day, affirmations every day, affirmations every day. And somebody now comes to you with griping, with moaning, complaining. You now don't want that person around you. Because your reticular activated system says, that's going against your what? Reality. It's going against your creation. So that person got to go, eject, abort, access, deny. That's what it starts throwing red flag. When you meet a player and go out on a date and you call him a narcissist, you go, I ain't what I want. You a narcissist, you going against my reality. You going against my manifestation. I'm not going out with you no more. This is our last date, but I'm gonna be nice. But I'm gonna block you afterward. That's what happens with the reticular activated system. Look it up. That's how Oprah got to where she at. That's why every billionaire and millionaire got to where they're at. They stay focused on their goals. But y'all job here now is to get a goal, to get a job, to know what you want to become, to know where you want to level up, to know where your identity wants to be, and then project that identity right now in your reality. And anybody that comes against it, you don't watch them, you don't listen to them, you don't talk to them, until they act right. And if you don't see no change behavior in them acting right, you keep them on block. You keep them on lock. That's what the reticular activator will help you do. Sift and sort. Sort and sift. Get rid of things that do not coincide or that go against your reality and what you know into what you are believing. So again, I would like to say, what comes first, the believing or the knowing? What comes first, the believing or the knowing? What comes first, the believing or the knowing? Answer that question for yourself. So my Bible was right. There's no wrong. There's no good and bad, evil and good. It's just good and not so good. It's truth and not truth. It's not a not, because it depends on the person and their reticular activated system. that is what that person is honed on. If it's porn, oh, now y'all just thought about porn, didn't you? Now y'all all saw porn flash between your eyes because you all know what porn is, because it can't be created or destroyed. It's already been created. So you all know what porn is now. And now you're oh shit, damn. God damn. I'm visualizing, oh God, damn it. You see how that work? That's going against my, I am peace, I am love, I am calm, I am with my soulmate, I love myself. And now you gotta do affirmations to get it to go away. So that's how you get people out of that energy. And when it starts to creep back in by what other people choose to believe and focus on, that's how you do away with what they are trying to project on you. Use your affirmations. So now that I said porn, everybody gonna see porn. Everybody gonna see a nasty thing roll across their feed now. Either their IG, their Facebook, their Instagram, or their TikTok. You're gonna see something fucking nasty. And now you're gonna be like, damn. That's how this world works. No, it's all been done before. And the universe works, the reticular activated system works in alignment with what you focus on. So where your attention goes, truly is where your focus goes. So focus on one course until successful. Robert Kiyosaki. Focus on one course until successful. So you can stay focused on whatever it is you're trying to manifest, to whatever you're trying to become, to whatever you're trying to achieve, to whatever you're trying to make it, whatever you're trying to make out to be. You see what I'm saying? So again, if that's your present reality, that's your present reality. Your belief is that you know you're going to get it. So what came first, the know I'm going to get it or the belief that I'm going to get it? There's no wrong or right answer. Because belief serves knowing and knowing serves belief. So there's really not a wrong or right answer to that. So whatever y'all focus on is if you're going to focus on leveling up, then guess what you're finna see? Now you're focused on leveling up, aren't you? Who focused on leveling up? Raise your hand. Because I just mentioned it. So it go to show, see how many subjects I just jumped and changed in this conversation? Now your mind going on leveling up. Now when you get off, you're going to see level up videos come across your YouTube. And if I play music, now you're going to hear music that aligns with that genre. Now you're focused on music. Now you're not even focused on level up. You focus on music. Oh, now you listen to your favorite song in your head right now too. Raise your hand. Who listening to their favorite song in their head right now? All I want is forever. I don't want much from you. I just love my whole life through. That's all I want. That's all I want. Now, were you listening to your favorite song or were you listening to my favorite song? That's the difference between followers and leaders. That's the difference between followers and leaders. The difference between followers is you got to follow somebody else to tell you where to go because you don't know where to go. But a leader knows what they want to do. They can listen and get back on their path if they enjoy the song, or they're going to listen to the song and just enjoy the music, or they're going to be like, I don't like that type of music, and they're going to go do what they're going to do. That's the difference between leaders. If y'all don't know how to follow yourself, other leaders are going to make you follow them by the reticular activated system. What they constantly post and post and post and regurgitate and regurgitate and regurgitate and put in front of you. Now, the thing is, whatever they put in front of you, are you growing, expanding, or is it diminishing you and contracting you? That's where you have to decide, is this your reality or not? This is where you got to decide if this is your reality or not. I'm not learning. I'm not growing. I'm not listening to this bullshit. I'm not living in the past. I'm living in today. If Kim talking bullshit I don't want to hear, I'm getting the fuck off Kim page. But if Kim is growing me and leveling me up and teaching me new things I didn't realize or I never stopped to think about or sit down to think about, now I need to sit here and open my mindset to Kim and see what else I can learn. Now y'all all going over your head to see what else you've learned from me thus far. You see how that reticular activated system, wherever I guide y'all, you're going. You're going because you're following me. I don't want you to be a follower. I do want you to be a leader. But the reason you're following me is because you're growing only. That's it. If you don't have no need to grow, I got my hair tingling. My head's tingling. Oh, my throat. Good Lord. My pony puff. Okay. If you don't have a reason to follow me, then don't follow me. If you're not growing, don't follow me is what I'm saying. And that goes with anybody out there. That goes with anybody out there. So now I'm showing y'all why y'all engaged in certain shit. Because you're either following or you're learning and expanding, or that person is what? Contracting, taking from you your energy, your time that could be invested in something else productive for yourself, for your business, for your family, for your whatever. Yes, it could be social media. Certainly, it could be social media. If it's a distraction, the thing is you got to know what is a distraction. It's not so much we got to live in the past of history, is we got to know how to rewrite the history. And that's what everybody is escaping. That's what everybody is not doing. But rewriting the history is what manifestations help you do. Rewrite your history. Rewrite your history. Rewrite how you came in here to how you truly want to live. Not live as a follower of Kim, but live as a leader. Some followers want to make people, some leaders want to make people followers of what they believe and know. And it may not even be what y'all believe and know, but it's just what, because y'all engaged and that's now all you see, that's all you're going to be focused on. That's why I'm showing y'all this, so you can be able to tell the difference from me and anybody else. So you will know, okay, yeah, I can, but I got this. I'm not engaged. There you go, Queen, the Empress. So now y'all understand what I'm talking about? Do y'all understand? And I'm not saying it's not wrong, because as long as you're learning something and you're getting something from it, it's fine. But you got to be careful, because some leaders don't want leaders. They want followers. They want y'all to be their following. It's an ego thing, okay? It's an ego thing. Many leaders don't want y'all to be independent, because independent would mean you be your own leader and you go get your own collective. You'll go connect with your own soul tribe, and that's what you're supposed to do, because the soul tribe has something in common, and it's collecting with your soul tribe. And the many souls you bring in, that's the hearts and souls you've touched, or that's the hearts and souls you've what? Stolen. You've stolen from their original what? Soul's calling. Y'all gotta be very careful. Your mind is a gate, your eye is a gate, your nose is a gate, your mouth is a gate. What you focus and pay attention is a gateway, because it's gonna go in the mind. And that's what you're gonna focus on. Whatever you're finding interest in is what you're gonna focus on. So be careful and just know where you wanna be at and go where you wanna be at. That's why I told y'all I studied what? The wealthy people. So y'all didn't know me when I studied the wealthy people, because I didn't tell nobody I was studying the wealthy people. So you see, you don't have to tell everybody what you're doing, every beck and move and every call. You got to go and do the work yourself, so you're not interrupted. So when I studied wealthy people, now I can come out here and tell y'all certain things, because I studied wealthy people. I study manifestations on my own timing. Me and God, me and Source, me and the Most High, me and Allah, whoever you want to call your source. I've had that a long time. I've had time to build. Now y'all catching the overflow of what I've learned to help you hopefully one day be your own leader. The world doesn't need followers. The world needs leaders, and needs leaders that are honest, leaders that have integrity, leaders that have morals and values and character, great characteristics, good behaviors and characteristics. That's what the leader, no, your muscles don't make that, and your beauty don't make that. That's not a beauty thing. That's not a muscle thing. That's not how big you can be in the gym. That's not how beautiful you can look with weave, makeup, or natural. That is an inside thing. That is an inside thing. So nobody has to tell you to behave. Nobody has to tell you to treat the neighbor like, you know, you want to be treated yourself. Nobody has to tell you to say hi to a stranger. Nobody has to tell you to open the door when somebody coming behind you. Hold the door. Don't let it slam on their motherfucking face. That's just integrity. That's just good morals and values and ethics. Right? Because you've learned through life, you don't like that done to you, so you don't do it to somebody else. But it don't mean the next person won't do it to you. But you got to give them grace. One time you didn't know it either, but you learned it. So you got to give them grace. You got to let them pass. You got to be like, well, maybe they don't know it. Maybe they don't give a fuck. You know, ain't me, it's they shit, not my shit. They got a problem with holding fucking doors. They rude. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all thinking about the time people let the door close in your face, ain't you? Now you see how from conversation, I can control y'all from conversation. Long as I'm controlling you in a positive way, in a growing way, it's okay because it's getting you to think of certain examples or how far you've grown or how far you've matured. But if it's showing you in a positive light. But if I'm always talking about something negative and positive and dark, then you're going to focus on all the dark stuff that people did to you. And now pretty soon you're going to be depressed. And what is depression? Depression is living in the past. You can't change it. It already happened. What is anxiety? Living in the future. It ain't here yet, bitch. You don't even know if you're going to be alive at the end of the day. So you worried about something that may never come is anxiety. Depression is living in the past. We're to live right now, here, today. That's all we have, moment to moment, is today. And then because I'm here 1 hour, do not mean I'm going to be here the next hour or the next hour. So at every hour, give thanks that you are here now. And do your best now. Because you can't go back and change shit, and you ain't even made it that far. But what you create now is your future. What you create now is your future. You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference. Don't let people control your reality. But I'm stressing, you have to know your reality. If y'all don't know y'all reality, people will make you believe what they believe as your belief, and that's not it. Everybody has free will. Everybody has free will to choose their own belief or own knowing or own reality or own future. Don't believe what other people believe. If it resonates with you, that's different. That, okay, I can see that. I had that experience. Learn from other people, but don't mean you got to take on what other people are saying or doing. That's their opinion. That's not your opinion, though. You can listen to opinions, but don't mean you got to agree with opinions because you got your own opinion. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So I want y'all to be wise. That's why I teach y'all, listen, watch, and observe. Angel number 2, angel number 323, somebody, whenever you get the chance to look it up. If you come across it, look it up. Angel number 323, and I don't even know what it means. So if it resonates with what I just said, you'll know if you look it up. So again, I want y'all to think for yourself. That's why I teach y'all, listen, watch, and observe. That's why. Because you don't need to continue to listen to no buffoonery that is not your reality. If Kim is your buffoonery, don't listen to me. You will never say, I did not tell you the truth. You will never say that about me. I'm telling you, don't listen to me. If I am not what your reality want to become, and I'm not somewhere you want to be, do not listen to me. Stop watching me. Okay, now you're going to watch me because I told you to stop. You see how that works? You have to be strong enough to stop doing it. Y'all control it, but if you're not controlling it, somebody else is controlling your mind. Kim is controlling your mind. But like I said, if you're growing and you're elevating and you're getting something and you see the progression, it's okay to listen to people, but still keep your own opinion to you, to yourself. Meaning, take what resonates, dump the fucking rest. Listen to them, dump the fucking rest. Right? Because what you're dumping is for somebody else. It don't mean that it's a lie. It just means it wasn't for you and you got the message. that you were supposed to hear from that person. Now dump the rest so that somebody else can come get the rest that it belongs to. Don't try to make all of my readings be about you. And I'm so tired of that in the damn comment section that everybody, well, this ain't this. It ain't all about you. You had one piece and you took the whole hour. You had 5 minutes and you took the whole hour because you're trying to make the whole TikTok and the whole story and the whole thing. I read for the whole world. It is no way in the world the whole world going through the same thing at the same time. So some readings may hit you, some may not. Some may resonate, some may not. Some may be 2 minutes of resonation and the rest of it is whoop, somebody else's. Taking what resonates is taking what is in your reality, not what you've been through, not what you think you're going to go through. It's where you are now. That's take what resonates. Take where I am now. Listen to the message that I need to hear now. That's why you see some people say, I needed to hear that. I needed this message, Kim. Thank you. I needed, because they knew what they needed to hear. But some of you want to claim all of it all the time. No, no, and no. No. Now y'all hear no. Where is my money and why am I still outside in the cold? You know, so you need to focus on you. You need to focus on you. You need to focus on where y'all are right now. Because everybody that tunes into a reading is collective energy. So all of y'all are going to be at different points, different spots, different dots in the zodiac, different levels, different degrees, right? So each Gemini has 30, each Sagittarius has 30, each Aquarius has 30, each Taurus has 30, each Cancer has 30, each Leo has 30, each Virgo has 30 degrees. So you're going to be on different levels. There's no way everybody's on the same level. It is no way I'm talking to everybody on the same level. It is no way my readings, all my readings are going 100% for everybody every time. No, it's impossible. It's impossible because we're on different levels of degree, different levels of education, different levels of experiences in what we've experienced growing up, and different levels of relationships. You've not experienced some relationships that I've experienced. I haven't experienced some relationships that you've experienced. So that's why it's different levels. And every level is a devil, because every level there's a God and a devil. Every level there's a God and a devil. Every level there's a God and a devil. That means every level there's a heaven mindset and there's a hell mindset. Every level there's a heaven mindset, there's a heaven hell mindset. There's a heaven, there's a hell. There's a heaven, there's a hell. There's a heaven, there's a hell. Then there's a degrees. So that's why as the higher you go, the stronger the test. Because the bigger the challenge means you got a bigger calling ahead of you. And you have to be prepared, and you have to be groomed, and you have to be initiated so you know how to handle that calling with integrity. Or you're going to handle it corruptly, like some of these pastors going down. Like we see them going down because they abuse their power. And when you abuse your power, at the end comes the fall. When you abuse your power, just like you rise, you got to fall. So that's what we're seeing. As we're rising, we're seeing pastors or people that were leaders, that were scholars, fall because they either did something wrong or it was their time to check the fuck out. It was their time to say goodbye to this 3D, this three-dimensional plane, whether they did something or not. So just like it's a rise, it's a fall. So that's why you got to come from humble beginnings. And as you rise, you got to keep that humility so that you don't get in the ego and think that you are unfucking touchable. And it don't say when we say we're unstoppable, we're limitless, and we're fearless. When we say that as an affirmation, it's just saying we're not catering to, it's saying that we're not catering to the limitations of the physical body. Because the physical body is the limitation to greatness. Because we'll look at ourselves and say, we can't do it. I'm human. How can I? Where's my powers? Where it's supernatural? It's inside. And you got to tap into the inside of the supernaturalistic world. So again, we would think the body is the limitation. Yes, because the supernatural is in the inside. So we got to break out of the shell. So we got to crack the ego open. We got to peel the layers, right? We got to go down the rabbit hole as far as we can go just to come back up. So That's what it's talking about when he says I'm fearless, I'm unstoppable, I'm unbeatable, I'm limitless, I'm fearless. It's not saying you're not going to die off this planet. It's not saying you're not untouchable. It's saying that I'm not going to let this physical body stop me from my greatness. That's what it's saying. You got to be careful because different people have different interpretations. My interpretation may not be your interpretation. That's my reticular activated system that just said that. That's my knowing because I've tried it. That's my knowing because I've been successful, because I've accomplished a couple of things. So that's where the reticular activated comes. That's when people's belief come from, because they've already gotten over something that you may not even gotten over yet, or may not even never need to get over. Because you might have come here already knowing. That's why a lot of things, and I'm not going to keep you long because I got it on pop up. That's why a lot of things I don't even argue with people. Because you know why? I already know it. I already know it from past lives. I already know it because I went through my evolution. I already know it because I know it. I know it. There's no need to argue. There's no need to dispute. There's no need to debate. I'll let them believe whatever the fuck they want to believe. I'll be like, okay. But in my mind, I know I'm a leader, so I know what I believe, and they can't change what I believe and know. That's how y'all got to be. And I'm doing it so y'all will be strong. So you'll understand later, even after I'm gone from this planet, you guys will have this information and know, oh my God, she was so fucking right. Yeah, because nobody's ever wrong. Nobody's ever wrong. If I wanted to dream up pink elephants all day, now you're seeing pink elephants. If I wanted to dream up pink elephants all day, I'm like, I don't care what you see. You can see a tiger, I see a pink elephant. You can be like, oh, I see a pink elephant too, Kim. You're not going to argue me down is what I'm saying. You're not going to argue me down because you now focus on what I'm seeing. Your reticular activated system now went to a pink elephant. Now I'm seeing a blue monkey. Who just saw a blue monkey? And I got on a blue shirt. Did I look like a monkey to y'all, or did y'all see a blue monkey? That didn't come out right. But anyway. That didn't come out right. A blue monkey. But did y'all see a blue monkey, or did you just see me with a blue shirt? So you see how that works? I love you. Stop. Hey, Pixie. I love you too. I'm serious, y'all. But I want y'all to understand, because my collective, I want y'all to understand. I want y'all to know I'm not here to get likes, views, comments, dollars. I want y'all to know this is, you want to know how I got what I got. This is how I got what I got. I'm not saying you can be me. Don't ever try to be, because you can't. Don't put me on a pedestal, because I put my own self on a pedestal. You know, I honor my own self. I take care of my own self. I treat my own self right. I don't need collectives to put me on a pedestal. That's good. You're learning. Good. If you can refer, good. But I'm saying just keep it honorable. You know, keep you present before me present over you is what I'm saying. Honor yourself. Elevate yourself before you elevate me in your life. I'm elevating me in my life before I elevate anybody else in my life. That's what I'm trying to teach you, because the world will have y'all looking to leaders to disappoint your ass. When you took your eyes off of in-source and put it on outsource, I'm guiding y'all back to in-source. And that's why you constantly hear me say in-source, not outsource. Don't put me on a pedestal. Learn from me, yes, but don't put me on a pedestal. Put yourself on a pedestal. You know the work you did. I don't. I can be up here preaching from sun up to sundown, 365, and I'll never know the work you did. But if you're doing the work, you know that it's being fulfilled. You know that Kim is helping you. But now, if you're not doing the work, you're going to be like, I ain't learning nothing. Ain't nothing happening. Well, really? 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 Because it's happening for other folks. So why isn't it happening for you? See, you got to watch people like that too. Because some people say something not helping them, but it's because they didn't sit down and be disciplined. But y'all that been disciplined get the results. Those that are not disciplined won't get the results. And they'll have something bad to say about any leader, about any teacher. about any tarot reader, about any other thing, right? Any trainer or any course or anything, right? Because they haven't sat down to actually do the work. That's why. But if you do the work, you will get the results. The thing is, what you're doing, you should have results. So long as y'all seeing some results, you know you're doing something. If you're not getting any results, it's time to look at something, go back to the drawing board, look at something, reevaluate, tweak whatever you need to tweak, and then start again. Don't ever be afraid to start again. Don't ever be afraid to start again, because that is how we learn, by starting over and over and over. And then we learn not to make those mishaps anymore. And now we're getting to where we need to go. Look at my ice machine. That was the confirmation. 336 angel number. So again, don't be afraid of starting over. Don't be afraid of revamping, or like I was just doing the video on leveling up and the vision boards and stuff. Go check that video out on vision board and brain dumping, mind dumping. Go check that out if y'all missed that earlier on my YouTube channel. It is a very powerful 2 hours and 43 minutes, I think. Y'all would not be sorry to see that video. But I wanted to give y'all this before pop-up tonight, because it was on my mind and I needed to dump it. And we were just talking about mind dumping. See, when we have channel messages, we never know when they come. Sometimes mine come through readings, but sometimes I just wanted to stand alone. Because I know everybody don't deal with readings, but that's a lot of time when I get those downloads. It's through those readings, or when I'm talking, I get downloads. So that's intuitive message. That's the universe dumping messages in to give to the collective, of who all may ever see this in the present moment, or even now. So it can be 3 years from now and it'll still make sense to somebody. You know what I'm saying? It'll still make sense to some of y'all. It'll make even more sense to some of y'all. And I've told y'all that sometimes on your journey, you don't understand the time when you hear stuff, but 3 years down the line, this video gonna come back to play, or 2 years, next year, this video gonna come back to play, and you gonna be like, God damn it, you sure right. I remember Kim said this shit was gonna happen. You may not understand it now, but you're gonna understand it later, and that's okay. Because you got lessons to learn to get you to that point. I had to do the same thing. Everybody has to do the same thing. Nature doesn't deviate. Nature doesn't deviate. We deviate, but nature doesn't deviate. The universal laws don't deviate. We, as human and man-made and woman-made, we try to deviate from the universal laws, but the universal laws don't deviate. Man make laws to override the universal laws, or to cover up the universal laws. But the universal laws are always in existence. They can't be created or destroyed. That's for everybody, animals alike. So that's what they do. That's what they do. So again, so think about it in that sense. Think about it in that sense. So again, focus on what you're creating for your reality. And if people don't line up with them, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Don't be on their page. Don't be strolling. Because if you're strolling, that's going against your creation. Why are you being nosy? See, that's what get a lot of people in trouble, because they be nosy. And if they wasn't interested in what you were saying, why the fuck they on your page? Why are they strolling? Because they're interested. But they scared, but they just want to throw that out there. Oh, Jesus, or this, or Allah, or whoever. That's your belief. That's your reality. I'm cool with that. But this is mine. It's spiritual. See, you see the difference? You got to know who you are. It don't mean you got to debate with them unless they coming at you funky, right? If they coming at you funky, you can either delete them, or you can just say yo whatever and go on. You can pick your battles. You can not give them energy. You can ignore them, or you can say whatever and get on and then delete them or whatever. But I'm just saying, you can definitely pick your battles, yes, but you don't have to prove anything that y'all know anything, that you know what you know or believe what you believe, and you definitely don't have to take what Kim knows and believes as your own. I just want y'all to know that. I'm nothingness, okay? You have a right to believe whatever the fuck you want to. It's not going to deter me, though. See, that's how strong of a leader you need to be. You need to be so non-negotiable in your shit that you need to stand 10 fucking toes down on that bitch. All right? You need to stand on that fucking square. You need to stand on the square of what you believe and not let people move you in what you believe until you're ready to move in what you believe or what you know. That's how firm you got to be. Because if I move, then I'm somebody else's follower. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm a Taurus, bitch. I'm second to none. I'm second to none. I'm out the motherfucking gate bulldozing. So I'm not fucking nothing following. I'm trail fucking blazing this bitch, okay? And you get in the way, you just get fucking bulldozed. That's just simple. That's simple. So again, that's how you got to stand on what you know. Nobody's wrong, but everybody's right within their own reticular activated system. Now you will know, oh, that's just their reticular activated system. That's what they honed on. If people want to talk about sex all day, guess what? That's what their activated system is doing. That's what they're set on is sex. If people are talking about dating and buying this and a man buying this and a woman going here and, you know, that's what they're focused on. But that ain't what y'all focused on. Y'all got it? I just want y'all to truly digest what I'm saying, because these are so many jewels and nuggets here that it's going to stop y'all from wasting y'all time on bullshit and get to creating what y'all reality want to be. And not wasting time. It takes me one time to look at something. I got one time to look at something, and I know then if I'm going back or not. That's how fucking firm I am. And it ain't that they did nothing wrong. It's just whatever they got, I already know it. So I'll be like, okay, I'm not wasting my time on it. I'm going to the next thing. It's nothing wrong with verifying. It's nothing wrong with verifying. The first time you verify it, nothing wrong with verifying it. Like if you're going on a date, you're going to verify the person across from you is the person you saw online in a dating app. Nigga, this don't look like you. Catfished. Right? Or what they say they wrote is they talking with sense, or they talk is their behavior adding up with what they say they do. Or what they look like in person. Do you vibe with the energy? Does that warrant a second date? And then when you get a second date, does that warrant a third date? Does that warrant a fourth date? Right? Are you liking what you see? What you told your reticular activated system? Is that person or woman or man lining up with what you saw? If not, stop using people. Please stop using people. You're supposed to use things. You're not supposed to use people that way. You're not supposed to abuse people. You're supposed to use them in a positive way to help you achieve certain things and ask, do you know this? Do you know that? Can you help me? Can you find a person here? That's using a person in a positive light. But if I'm using for your hard-earned money because my lazy ass don't want to fucking work, then that's misusage. That's like wasting on the planet. That's disrespectful. First of all, if a person ain't seeing what you seeing eye to eye at the time, you got an hour and 30 minutes to sit there and eat and talk, don't go out a second time. Don't take up somebody's time like that, and don't waste your time like that. Because getting a second date from somebody that you do not want, that your reticular activated and your energy says, that's you wasting your own time. Because you're in lack and need. And you got a hidden motive and agenda. So that you can see how you can use what I just taught you in different areas of your life, because that's how it works in all areas of your life. The reticular activated system, the subconscious does not budge. It's not going to budge. It's going, whatever you're focused on, it's going to feed you that image. It's going to feed you that image. The subconscious is going to feed you that image. To feed you that image, whatever I'm reading, it's going to feed me that image. I'm going to hear it. I'm going to see it. I'm going to smell it. I'm going to taste it. I'm going to come inside with it. I'm going to go to the Walmart. Bam, it's going to be the same thing. Look it up. 444? Yeah, 344 here. 444 on a storm. 444 is 344 here. So again, I hope y'all can look that up so y'all can see different YouTube videos on it and learn how your activated reticular system works. Right? If people talking about something I don't want to hear, that's when you get that. That's when you get that. I'm over here. Red flag. That's where you get the red flags from. That's where you get the red flags from, because they're talking something that's going against what you're trying to create for yourself and your family. Or if you got a family, or if you got children or whatever, or you're trying to create a business and they're going against it. If somebody's always talking negative and you're trying to stay positive, that's going against your reality. You don't need to listen to that person. You need to do a digital detox. You need to do a Facebook, social media detox, and get all the negative people that all they got is fucking negative off of your fucking page, because that is draining your energy. I've had people just delete me because they didn't want to hear the truth, because they realized I was reading their ass. You know, that I don't even know them, but how is my shit resonating? It's not that I was doing negative. The only thing negative could be is they don't believe in tarot, or they don't like tarot readers, or they Christian, or their religion told them it was evil. And that's why they get off. But it's not evil. That's what their reticular activated focus is on. There's right and there's not right. There's truth and not so true. There's good and not so good, my Baba told me. And now I understand, because everything the mother made was good. Man tainted it. History tainted it. The laws never changed. So if everything the mother made was good, then it was man-made that what? Tainted it and made it bad. It wasn't made bad. It was tainted. That's a big difference when you look at it like that. And if you look back, you'll be like, yeah. Because that's like saying in the Bible when it said God's law don't change, it stays the same. And before that, heaven and earth will pass away. Not one jot and tittle shit. That's what it's talking about. Before the universal law pass away, everything will pass away. So it doesn't matter how many man-made motherfucking laws y'all think up. That motherfucker up there ain't changing for none of us. If it did, everything is out of here. Everything and everyone is out of here. That's what that means. So it doesn't matter what we make down here on this earth plane, but that law, universal law up there, is not changing to nobody and no thing and not no one and no creature or else. That's what that means. So we can do with all of the skedaddle and lying and all that little cover up and shit that we do, but that universal law is sure. It's certain. It's for surety. Certainty. Absolute zero. And either we abide by it or we don't. But the free will is y'all don't have to abide by it. But it don't make it not be. It don't make it be that governs everything. That because you choose as an individual not to respect it, not to follow it, not to honor it, not to cherish it, not to love it, not to obey it. It doesn't make it not be. It doesn't make it not be. That's a big difference. So that's the one law everybody has to bow down to. The universal law. Religions can make up whatever the fuck they want to make up for here and centuries on out. But that law up there overrides the religions. And if the religions ain't teaching that up there, you in the wrong shit. Literally in the wrong shit. Because that's what's holding everything up. That's what's holding everything together. This down here, they can do whatever, write with a pen and all this other stuff and change whatever they want, stuff and carry up. Study the stars, you study yourself. You study yourself, you know the stars. Just simple. Simple. It's all about studying the self. In source, out source. What's in source reflects out. What's out will reflect back what's in. So what comes around goes back around. That's why nobody can change that law, that karma, that law of justice. Nobody can touch it. That's why it's the all-seeing eye. Because it's going to come back around. It's just a matter of when and if. And not really when. Or not really if. It's when it comes back around. Now, no such thing as if. But it's when. So, again, you need to write a book. Thank you, Cora. I got ebooks on my website. You're Not It, Sis, and Positive Affirmations. But yeah, I got spiritual ebooks too. I just haven't sat down to do them. I got like 4 more books to write. They already wrote. I just got to edit them. So I already wrote them. And one is a spiritual book, by the way. Yeah. So again, You're Not It, Sis, and Positive Affirmations on my website, KemArts.org. KEMARTS.org. 469-219-9622 is my cell number if you need to text, because I got spammers and fakers out there that use my pictures and try to spam y'all in the comment section. So I never solicit, I don't DM, I don't sell spells or rituals. I ain't got that shit to do. I don't need to do that shit. See, that's what I'm talking about, knowing who you are. People are trying to use my face to sell their services. All right, which is a bonus. It's good, but it's just y'all getting scammed. If y'all getting scammed, it's not me, is what I'm telling you. So again, I don't sell rituals or spells. I read tarot. Go to my website. You can order my services, my t-shirts, my merch, my ebooks. Everything is on my website that I do. So KemArts.org, KEMARTS.org. And these are my channels. So like them in. My link is always in my bio. All right, for y'all to know how to contact me, reach me, know if it's me or not. You can always text me, send me your website. You know, is this you? I mean, most of the time it ain't me. It's somebody that made a fake ass page, okay? So I don't do it, all right? There's a lot of scammers and impersonators out there. I'm the original Kim. You're going to always see me on a live like this. That's how you know it's me. You're never going to see them look this beautiful. You're never going to see them look this natural and this beautiful with not the fucking funky ass nails that you can't wipe your ass with. All right? I said it. So if they got nails, you know the fuck it ain't me. If they got fingernail polish, you know it ain't me. Because I don't wear that shit. All right? Ain't going to, don't never want to, and don't want to. Okay? I'm going to be plain Jane. Because that's all it takes is nothingness, honey, to get through this reality and be your real self. Nothing fuckingness. Okay? And they, like I say, if they got this sense of humor, they ain't me anyway. So again, go to my Spotify, got my music out there, affirmations on downloadables, Apple's, iTunes, YouTube, Topic KemArts, you can do that. Go to my link tree, you can download all my pages that I got up there, and I still got to add some more, but the ones I got up there are there. Those are my pages, all right? So don't be fooled by the scammers. Look at my stats and my numbers, okay? That way y'all will know, the subscribers, you'll know it's me. My pages are not private. So you can be able to get to my pages and see my pages. If they got their page private, y'all, it's not me. It's a scammer. It's somebody trying to solicit business. All right? So just beware, it's not me. They just be stealing people's photos and pictures and shit. So, and there's a lot of that going on with everybody else too. So beware of the certain people y'all follow. Know the real people y'all follow, okay? Know the real people y'all follow. All right. But my link's in the bio. So my number is 469-219-9622. I can give you my board. It's right here. We're gonna have pop up later. I'm gonna put 31 up there. Because it's the last of October. It's Halloween. All right. That's my shit right there. If everything changes, it's going to be on this board. No Zelle, but I do have Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, my link tree, KemArts. That's the number I just told y'all. That's the website right there, KemArts.org. All right, we'll have pop-up later when I'm on live, and this is the payments. And if you want a private reading, please go and book on my website, KemArts.org. I got $10 10-minute readings, $20 20-minute readings, $50 one question, $75 two questions, and a master spread. All cards on deck with oracles and spiritual guidance for $225. All right, and I'm running behind on some of them, so y'all be patient. And again, PayPal, Venmo, Cash Out with the green boxes, no extra letters. Make sure you spell it exactly, capital K, capital A only, with the green boxes, no extra letters, because they even making fake Cash Apps, boy. They is on the ball. You hear me? Them bitches on the ball, boy. But see, that's justice. What go around, come around. But I just want y'all to make sure y'all getting me if you're wanting me to read you and not some other fucker. All right, that's just gotta solicit and steal and try to, impersonate. And that's it. And if I catch that motherfucker, if my reputation gets tainted at once, at one little ounce of a motherfucker, I will sue the draws off your ass and take your house, car, kids, and everything with that motherfucker. So you best to be having a good ass reputation if you're using my face on any motherfucking thing out there. You better have a good motherfucking reputation. That's all I got to say. Because if it's defamation of character and character assassination, baby, I will own you. I will own your motherfucking ass. Trust that. From my ancestors, I will own your ass for the rest of your motherfucking natural life. So that's what I'm gonna say to that motherfucker. You better tread fucking lightly. Because I'm the real Kim and I got the information to back that motherfucker up. So that's all I'm gonna leave that motherfucker with. So again, I'm the real one. I don't give a fuck what they do because that's their karma. But what I'm saying is let it get back to me though. And this is the time of revealing. So I'm just listening, watching, and fucking deserving. Already caught somebody on one of my Facebook pages, one of my friends' Facebook pages operating it. The person dead. It's revealing time. When I say it's revealing time, it's revealing time. All this darkness shit is coming to life. Spirit is showing all of us what people have been doing behind our backs without us even knowing. So I'm just sitting here listening, watching, observing. Motherfuckers been breaking laws for 3, 4, 5 years, y'all. And I'm just sitting up here like, boy, that karma gonna be sweet. That justice gonna be fucking sweet. So again, what I tell y'all, listen, watch, observe. You don't have to say nothing because when it come time for shit to be revealed, you gonna know exactly who these people are that's been doing what they've been doing. You gonna know exactly who these people are. I said, my friend dead. What the fuck? You can't operate a dead person's page. You can't operate a dead person's page. You can make a fan page. That person ain't here no more. You ain't supposed to be posting on somebody's dead page. Y'all know that? That person gone. What kind of person will operate a dead person's page? Answer that. Anybody, is that against the law? I want to know. For the police out there, for the federales out there. Is that against the law? For you to operate a dead person's page? Is that against the law? In any state in the United States? Is that against the law? Somebody let me know. Call your little attorney friends and put down there, is that against the law to operate a dead person's page? Impersonation. Is that legal? Is that legal? That's like when you have let me tell you, I had a friend too. It's like getting their check and they're dead. So if you got a parent, one of my spiritual brother's parents died and they had the money in the, they got direct deposit. You can't even take, once the person died, if they die on the 31st and the 1st they get a check, you're not even supposed to get that money. They're dead. Unless your name is on that fucking account. But you're not even supposed to get it the next month either. You got so many crooked motherfuckers out here. You watch who be exposed. You watch. That's just one exposal. That's one exposal I saw in this season. So I know it's more. I'm just listening, watching, and observing. But I'm going to let y'all know I'm a know. That's what I'm letting you fucking know. I'm finna know. That's just one. And I'm like, I knew something was up. Because it was something that happened before that. Before this last revealing, it was something that happened before that. And I said, And I didn't say nothing. I just said, okay. Well, I wonder who did that. Now I know who did that. And I got your name. Just know I got your name. So again, like I said, listen, watch, and observe. Whatever's done in darkness is coming to light. Not ain't about to, it is, or it have, or it's in the process for a lot of y'all. For a lot of y'all. And you're going to be shocked to find out who it is. You're going to be shocked. You may not know the person. You may know the person. It may be somebody you ain't never heard of before, or never seen before, or never dealt with before. But guess what? They know you. They know you, though. So again, I got your name. Again, I got all of them named. So answer the question down there for the federales in the back, middle, and the front. Anybody that got an attorney as a cousin, or a sister, or brother, or a friend, or a police officer, answer that question for those in that comment section on IG, on this recording, wherever I posted at, on Facebook, on YouTube. Ask them that question. Ask them, is that illegal to operate a dead person's page? Whether you're a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a cousin, an uncle, a auntie, whoever. Because a person don't even exist in this realm anymore. We all have fan pages. Yeah, you can do fan pages after they're gone. But to take over their page, I want to know. I just want to know. I want y'all to put it down there so people know. I want y'all to put it down there so people know. Find out. If you're an attorney down here, please state the record, please. Please state it down there below so people know it ain't coming from me making some shit up. I'm in Texas. I'm not going to say where the person live at because I had a lot of expired friends. But I just want to state for the record, if it's anywhere in the United States, or is it for all the states in the United States? And is it legal to record people, to screen people without people's acknowledgement? Because people get this shit fucked up. People think that they can screen record you and it be legal, and it's illegal because you don't even know you being recorded. So put that down there too for those in the back, middle, and the front with a third grade education. Because I'm going to be owning a couple of people. So copy cop, robo-cop, robo-attorney, or whoever, put it down there if that shit is illegal. Because people realize when they scamming, they don't realize impersonating people and impostoring people is illegal. You're not the real person. That's why they got all this cybersecurity. Because they know who the real person is. They know. They just letting people like the PPP loan stuff, let them build a case. That's all they doing is letting people build up a case. Just like in Minority Report. So they can come collect your asses. And you're going to be the new prison workers. You're going to be the new slave workers. That's what I'm talking about when you're ignorant. When you're ignorant. That's why a lot of us don't even care. Because we know, okay, that's their ass, that's their karma. And that's what we're doing, letting them get that karma. They're creating the karma for them to fix themselves. Remember, we're all our own ritual. So we will destroy ourselves, make a mess of our life to clean up ourselves. So these are people destroying themselves to get that karma back, to get them right in alignment with where they're supposed to be. Trust it. That's why all I say, you don't have to do nothingness. You let people have their fucking karma field day. Let them have their parade. Let them have their shit show. Let them do whatever they want to fucking do. You just keep going. The universe will take care of y'all. And it might be a tight squeeze here and there, but you're going to still survive. And then when the time comes, because every ritual has to expire. Every ritual has an expiration date. Because your life has an expiration date down here. So every ritual has an expiration date where it is void, where it won't work anymore. So you let people do whatever they want to do. Keep y'all energy clean. Just stay positive. Keep doing you. It cycles. Exactly, Pixie. It cycles. Everything has cycles, patterns. It has to play out. It has no potency, no energy, no effect, no nothing. When I tell y'all do nothingness, I tell y'all what I fucking know. Do fucking nothingness. Don't make no karma out of it for yourself is what I'm saying. Just grin and bear it and do whatever you got to do to get through it. And know that your ancestors and team and entourage and posse got y'all back. Know that your spirit guides, your ancestors got your back, because what they're doing is not your shit, it's their shit. And it's them affecting their karma. That's their life. That's not y'all shit. They're setting their own self up with karma. Boy, they gonna get it good too. They gonna get it real good messing with me. I ain't gonna have to do shit. My ancestors gonna do it. Just like they brought me that. I had no fucking idea. None. I was like, I knew it was some funky shit, but I was like, God damn, spirit, really? Really, spirit? What the fuck? Really? Like, really? I told myself today that about my ex, they popped up and said, and I said, nope, we are over that cycle. Ooh, I'm telling you, Ashay, right? Exactly. So y'all got to know where y'all stand. And as long as y'all doing something truthful and you being honest and you using integrity, don't worry about what nobody else do. I know it might kind of sting a little bit or it might feel uncomfortable, but that's okay. That's okay. The universe and spirit will show y'all who's who is good for you and who is not so good for you. Who is the one you got to actually red flag, cross out, X out, access denied. Okay. Spirit will show you those people because they're messing with your reality. They're messing with what you're creating and they're messing with where you want to go. All right. So when I say that, I'm telling y'all from experience, I'm telling y'all what just transpired. So this is the age of revealance. Things about to get revealed. People about to fall to their demise that they created. When I say their demise, they either gonna check the fuck out, be demise, or they going to be getting the punishment they truly deserve. And ain't gonna be nothing y'all done. So again, it's something. It's all those actions are them. I didn't make them go do that page. I didn't make them do that. I didn't make them do that. I didn't make them do that. They did it themselves. They did it because they thought nobody was looking, but they underestimated the subconscious is always watching us, recording when we sleep and recording when we're woke. Nobody, all eyes on God. God is black, meaning the darkness. This right here, God is black because it's recording everything. It's seeing everything. That's why your pupil is what? Black. And this third eye is invisible, but you know it's in there, right? So it's seeing everything you think, do, and respond to, and react to, and don't react to. It knows how much good you've done. It knows how much not so good you've done. It knows when you could have made a better choice, but you chose not to. It knows when you could have did right, and your conscience told you, don't do that, Kim, and you did it anyway. I'm just saying. Karma gonna be something for people. They made their own bed, they finna lay in it. They finna truly know what it means to lay in their beds that they created for themselves. That's what we call, they're gonna know what hell, they're gonna know the hell that they created for themselves. They're gonna be in torment of that hell that they created for themselves. And it reminds me of Daniel. It reminds me of Daniel in the lion's den. He didn't get touched by the fire. They threw him in the hell, threw him in the jail, and thought that he was going to be consumed by the fire. And he come out of that motherfucker. That means he didn't have no wrong. He got purified. He got cleansed. It didn't touch him because it didn't burn him. It didn't touch him. He got pure. He was already a good spirit. He was a good vessel. That fire could be spirit. It could be his passion. It could be a purge. It was meant to harm him, but it did what? For his good. And that's the way karma works for people that's right. And whatever people mean it for your bad, you're going to mess around here and get it for your good and double time for trouble. So again, that's why I say you don't have to shoot back. You don't have to snap back. You can let people keep going and keep doing whatever they want to do, as long as you and the spirit know what's the Most High know what's going on. And the Most High say don't say nothing. You better bet you better not say nothing. You better bet you better not say nothing, because spirit don't want you to give it away until it's time. So sometimes spirit will tell you to don't say nothing for a reason, because that's to protect you. They trying to see if you know that it's them. So spirit will tell you to be quiet so you don't know, so they don't know that you know it's them for a little bit longer. Then when the time comes for spirit to reveal what spirit need to reveal, then you may say it and you may not. Depends on if spirit wants you to. It may not even be that important. So again, you don't have to blurt out everything you know. Like I said, listen, watch, and observe. Spirit will guide y'all with what you need to know and reveal and not reveal. Because everything ain't for people to know that you know. Some things is for yourself to know you know. You see what I'm saying? So make sure you're mindful of what spirit wants you to do versus what you want to do as an ego. Right? And that's what this is about, having control of the ego. The ego wants to gloat. The ego wants to get, the last say or the last laugh. No, some things is not about y'all having the ego with spirit. Spirit like, no, don't say nothing. Okay. Because I ain't got an ego problem. I ain't got to never say nothing. It don't matter to me because I'm nothingness. I done mastered nothingness, okay? It ain't nothing to me. It ain't nothing ain't for me, okay? I don't care. It's nothingness. I'm absolute zero in this bitch. This season, this lifetime, the rest of this life, I'm absolute fucking zero. I don't give a damn. Okay? Not one. Okay? Not one negative, not one positive. I'm boom. All right? So, again, it's a balanced state. With all that getting, get nothingness. And you'll have everything. All right. All right, let's go. I'm going to go because, it's 4:11. It's 4:11. We got to go because I'm going to come on pop up. For those that want to be on pop up, I'll be up in a minute. I guess I'll get me some more soup. I guess I'll get some soup. Y'all, I slept in a shirt. I slept in a hat. And I slept in socks again. Boy, it was cold, like 30-something degrees. Like, what are they doing? It was freezing. All right, but I'm going to get me a soup. I'm going to get me some Progresso. Because I'm going to enjoy these last 3 cans of Progresso that cost $2.49. Because I'm going to have to quit their ass, too. I'm going to have to retire their ass. I'm going to have to give Progresso back to the streets on the shelf. Because girl ain't finna be paying $2.50 for no soup. For the same size can. I did break down and buy my coffee, though. I just want y'all to know. I got a headache so bad this morning. I text Kiana. I said, oh, Kiana, please when you drop the kids off, please bring me some coffee. Y'all, I told that girl, bring me some damn coffee. But guess what? I got the big one, though. I got that big one, though. But I wasn't going to pay $6.24 for that little one. But I got that big one for $9.99. I said, oh, my head's starting to hurt. Bring me some coffee, y'all. I couldn't see straight. I was like, what the hell going on? My ass broke down and got some coffee. And I'm up here giving this long speech to my ancestors like, y'all, I'm sorry, but I can't do this coffee for $6.24. I know y'all want y'all coffee, but I'll just go to Starbucks. I'll go up to the office, ancestors, and get y'all a cup. It won't be early in the morning when I get up, but it'll be around 9, 10, 11. I'll go get y'all some coffee before the end of the day. Shit, I woke up this morning, the ancestors are like, I went and bought that coffee. I made me a pot. And I'm going back to that, like, I know I said I wasn't going to give y'all coffee, but I guess y'all said, no, the hell, you're not going to take this coffee from me. My ass had a whole dialogue with the ancestors. Look, I'm like, please forgive me, but I got to quit this coffee. They like, no, the hell you ain't. You can quit all you want, but we gonna get this goddamn coffee. Y'all, I was cracking up on the way to put that thing on the altar. I was like, this is some shit right here. I said, ancestors, I guess y'all say, girl, you can quit whatever you want to, but we want that motherfucking coffee. Y'all, I was busting out laughing. I said, they said, we gonna see. We gonna see in the morning. And then I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn, I feel a slight headache. I said, Kiana bust out laughing. I thought you said you were gonna quit. I said, girl, I feel a headache coming. I I'm gonna have to titrate off of it. I can't just stop because that caffeine gonna tear me up. I ain't gonna be able to see straight. So I had me a little bit of coffee this morning, but it took a minute for me to shake it, y'all. Really, it did, because I normally have it earlier than when I had it, but that headache started to set in. I was like, oh, Lord. How we gonna get through the day? See what being human is? So funny. It's so funny being human. It literally is so funny. We be like thinking, that's a limitation, right? That's a limitation. See, that's the body. That's the limitation. See, I gotta break it, but I'm gonna have to break it slowly. I'm gonna have to titrate my ass down like it's a drug, because it is a drug. Caffeine is a drug. So I'm gonna have to like, until I'm like okay with not having it, to where I'm not gonna get that headache, because that bitch was coming on quick. That headache was coming on quick. Like, oh, yeah? You think you gonna quit? Okay, we gonna fix you. Okay, so yeah, they fixed me this morning. They fixed my ass right on to buying some motherfucking coffee. That's what they did. I ain't afraid to admit it. God damn it, we human. I guess my ancestors said, no, the hell, you not gonna deprive me from no damn coffee. You gonna give me this goddamn coffee. This the only thing we look forward to. It's going to be hard. Oh my God, like it's gonna be hard, like shit. Something as simple as coffee. Something as simple as coffee. Like, it's like, what? Come on, spirit, what? I can do it. Yeah, you can, but we ain't. Give me my damn coffee. All right. But I hope y'all learned something a little about the reticular activated system. Look it up on your own time. Don't take my word for anything. Always go back and research it, so that way you know you're informed and you can teach whoever you need to teach about whatever you need to teach. All right. So when I was studying the wealthy back when, I came across that anyway. I just hadn't got up to it with the manifestations, but it was brewing now. So now I was like, okay, now it's ready for me to mention the reticular activated system, because I've been knew it, but again, like I say, the downloads have to come, and it now we've gotten far along with the affirmations. Now you'll see where the reticular activated system comes in when you're doing manifestations and affirmations, because you have to utilize that, and you're going to utilize it, but you got to stay focused, like Robert Kiyosaki say, focus on one course till successful, right? So that way you're honed in on that affirmation. And when I did the board earlier, that's why you saw I said, and the guy was saying, do one thing at a time in each box so you can focus on one. But don't put, like, if you're a multi-dimensional like me, then you can focus on multiple things and get little things. I'm not in a hurry, so I don't care that it takes long, because it's still the same. It's still my energy. So my energy is still across my board. I don't care about a time limit. People care about a time limit. I don't. It's just, as long as it's everything that I want to do, I can focus on 2 and 3 things at one time. But the thing, make sure when you're manifesting, do separate your short-term ones from your long-term. Your short-term is less than a year, at 6 months to a year or less, whatever. And then your long-term will be over a year. So that's like throughout your lifetime or throughout whatever. You're not even like, it's off like 3 to 5 years, maybe 15 years, like paying off a house 15 instead of 3, or in 10 years or in 3 or 5 years. So it's something that happens over a year though. So make sure you do distinguish which ones will be a long term, which ones will be a short term. All right. When you're doing your manifestation, and then utilize, once y'all do some homework and realize what that is and read up on that, you will see now how to better work with y'all affirmations, formations, and your manifestations. All right, so that's, hopefully that empowers y'all. You got something out of it. I appreciate everybody listening, having fun, and being open mindset, open heart set, so we can elevate Earth. All right, so we can elevate the Earth and help each other elevate our Earths, because each one got to teach one, each one got to reach one, and everybody has their collective. So whenever you start out on your own and get out on your own, you're gonna have your own collective. And don't let about the thieving people, that's just comes with the territory of being on social media. So don't let it bother y'all, even though it will kind of at first, but you'll get over it. All right, you'll grow a thick skin to it, and spirit will reveal it in time. But don't let it stop y'all from doing it though. If you want to start an online business or get your channel live and get videos, yeah, you might get got. You might get got. They getting people that I didn't even know they would be getting. Like, I was like, what? Like, they getting any and everybody else. But don't let that, please don't let that deter y'all from starting a business online and marketing your business. They will get dealt with. All right, they will get their karma. Don't worry about that. Keep your head down and focus on whatever you're doing. And the universe will provide for y'all. All right. You will still have your bills paid. You will still have a roof over your head. You will still make it. It's part of y'all test. And I'm going to tell you why it's part of y'all test. To see if what comes against you, if you're going to do bad. That's like an abuse of, it's like an abuse of power thing. If you can't handle people doing things like how actresses get slandered and propaganda, and remember those magazines, they lied, the equal or whatever the magazines, and be at the stand, they will always be that lying shit on celebrities and shit or propaganda. If you can't handle that and stay focused on what you're creating, that's your test. That's your commitment test. And it's your commitment test for a lot of you to see if you're going to have integrity. If you're a person of your word, or you're a person of integrity or not, or are you going to do evil and go to the dark side and start doing conniving shit? So you get what I'm saying? You studying it now, Jan? Good. See, that's doing. See what I'm saying? That's doing. That's good. You got knowledge. Now you're doing. Now you're going to see how it works with you. And now you're going to be you're going to be better to serve yourself by knowing what it is. That's absolutely right. See, she didn't even wait till I get off. That's good. That's exactly what you need to be doing, you know? And so with your integrity comes, or with your position comes power. So the universe and the powers that be gotta test you, and then the karmics and stuff gotta test you to see if you're gonna do spells back, or do evil back, or do evil back. It's plenty of times I could have went over there on anybody random page and blocked their ass, blocked them off alive, blocked them off like I was getting blocked. But no, why would I do that? Why would I do that? That because somebody do it to me don't mean I got to do it to them. That because somebody set up a false page on me don't mean I got to set up a false page on somebody else. That's integrity. Integrity is what you do when nobody else is looking. It's not what you do when everybody is looking. So that's why being on screen, don't give a fuck about it. Don't give a fuck about nobody be on live, because integrity comes what people do off the screen when nobody sees, when they're at home by themselves. That's true integrity. That speaks for itself. These hands, these feet will always tell on you. And your third eye will always be the recorder. So remember that going forward. It don't matter if nobody don't see you. It don't matter, but them hands are being recorded. Them feet are where you walk to, and you go buy a spell, you go order a spell, you go do something to somebody's house, it's being recorded, duly noted. It's being duly noted. It's being duly noted. Send somebody something that they ain't got no business getting, and it's an evil. Duly noted. See, that's what people don't estimate and guesstimate about. Okay, what if I get this back? Oh yeah, you're gonna get it back. You don't know how you're gonna get it back, but you're gonna get it back. All right, it's not if, it's when. Now is when. Okay, now is when. So, because we're in that season of revealing. Scorpio to Libra, balance coming in. You've been tested a lot. You so right, and been passing a lot. See, that's good, Tammy, because you're doing it right. So that means you're not going to cut your blessings. You're going to get your rewards. You're going to get your rewards. Because when you pass those tests, you get the reward. When you pass those challenges, you get the reward for that test. That's what that is. That's what, depending on what house that test was in, depending on what element that test was in, you getting a reward for that test. That's exactly right. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, yeah, girl, I was going through some caffeine withdrawals. I was going through some withdrawals, girl. They were about to get bad. They was about to get bad on the girl. I was like, shit, no the fuck you ain't finna give me no headache today. I got shit to do, people to see, and things and places to go, goddamn it. You is not finna have no migraine off of no caffeine. Okay? Give me my motherfucking coffee. Yeah, you know, I swallowed them words real quick, y'all. I swallowed them words real quick. Shit, I ain't quitting today. I'll quit tomorrow. We'll try it again tomorrow. See how it go. Then we'll see how it go. All right. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in a little bit for pop-up. We won't be long, so I know y'all got to get to work. Oh, the little kitties got little trick-or-treat shit. All right. I'm cutting my light off because I don't do that. But anyway. So I'm going to cut my light off so they don't come knocking on my door, disturbing me and ringing the damn loud-ass doorbell, having my dogs barking. Look at this cricket up in here. Is that a good thing? Animal totem cricket in my house. Look at here. I'm so sick of these crickets. They keep coming in and getting me. I don't know how to freaking, they getting up in here. But they getting up in here. Look at him hopping. He gonna hop somewhere and get to that poison, and he gonna be on his backside, scratching. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. See y'all later. Let me get me something to eat. I'll be back later. I'll be back in probably like an hour and a half. All right. 30 minutes at the most. I'm gonna get me something. Peanut butter jelly sandwich or something. I'm at a Smucker sandwich. You smoke but cut down 3 days, then that's good, Tammy. Take it in strides. You ain't gotta be no heroic person. If you gotta titrate it down, titrate it down. Some people can quit cold turkey. You know, if the taste get knocked off their taste buds, but if you gotta titrate it down, do what's comfortable for you. This ain't about stressing yourself out even more, because you're gonna do like I did, go back to doing it. I'll be like, I'm not ready yet. I changed my mind. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna have to do it slowly. Okay? I'm not trying to shock my body, you know, send myself into some damn conniption fit or something. You know what I'm saying? Later, sweetie. Thank you, Monica. I'll be back later. Thank you, a Storm. I always want to call her Astro because I be seeing Astro. A Storm. Thank you. Thank you, moderators. Kanisha, everybody, Jan, Sharon, Tammy, Tweety Bird. I'll be back later for pop-up, y'all. Annette, Pixie. Thank you, everybody on Facebook. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all learned something today for this last day of the month. It's the end of the month, Corey. Thank you, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony. It's the end of the month. All right. See y'all later. Bye now. Go take a break.